for us, who can be against us? If God be for us, who can be against us? Nothing can be against us. Praise God. I said, praise God. Let's be seated in heavenly places. Something good is about to happen. The title of today's message: Focus on God's presence. Focus on God's presence. Somebody say, I will. Focus on God's presence. Amen. It is a great requirement that in the time and era that we are living in, we focus on God's presence. Isaiah chapter 50, verse 7. Isaiah 50, verse 7. Early this morning, the Lord woke me up to see something. And I saw something spiritual. Now, I need us to remember that at the beginning of this year, the Lord said to me, declare to my people that this year is going to be our year of what? Intimacy and what? Spiritual breakthrough. At the beginning of the year, so many things were declared. But what God said to me, I want to believe that it was true. Amen. Our year of intimacy and spiritual breakthrough. You cannot have an intimate relationship with God without being in His presence. Amen. Amen. Isaiah said, for the Lord God will help me. Somebody say, the Lord God, will help me. The Lord God is helping me. Amen. Somebody say, the Lord God, He is helping me. The Lord God, He is my helper. Say, Jehovah is my helper. He's helping me. And He will always help me. We must believe this strongly. The Lord God will help me. Therefore, I will not be disgraced. Say to yourself, I will not be disgraced. Say it one more time. Say it again. Let the devil hear you. Therefore, I have set my face like a flint. I will not be distracted. I will not be afraid. I will not be intimidated. I will not worry. I will not cry. I will not complain. I have set my face like a flint on my God. And I know that I will not be ashamed. Hey! I have set my face like a flint. Some people have set their face on something. I don't know what that thing is. Some have set their face on COVID-19. Makadabrakata. The Lord woke me up this morning. And when I woke up, I don't know why I woke up. But I stood by the window. The curtains were all shut. I couldn't see outside, but I felt the presence of this demonic thing that is going on. Very strong demonic presence. Hovering over the entire world. You don't need to worry. Because you don't have control over it. You don't even have a clue of what it is. But I have a news for somebody. Somebody say the devil is a liar. Just set your face on God. Build your relationship with him. And the Lord revealed something to me. He said, I am going to make a public show of what the church represents. People must begin to see what God is about to do in the church of Jesus Christ. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and they are safe. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and they are safe. Don't let Satan stop you. I want you to know, before Satan can stop you, he will try to stop your relationship with God. Before Satan can stop you, he will try to stop your prayer life. He will try to stop you from praying. In the days of King Darius, the people in the land saw that Daniel had too much favor in the sight of the king and in the sight of God. So they plotted against him. They tried to set a trap for Daniel. And they said to themselves that this Daniel, we can't stop him if we don't stop him first from his prayer life. Let's intimidate him. Let's stop him from prayer. If we succeed by stopping him from prayer, we will get him. So they declared that henceforth, nobody must go to church. Henceforth, nobody must pray. Because they knew that the secret of Daniel's success is in his prayer life. So because of Daniel, they declared that nobody must go to church. And nobody must pray. And we'll see what will happen to Daniel. And Daniel said, you lie. You can't stop me from praying. He went into his room, opened his windows, bombarding, bakoto kataya, barika bakosotoya, makandi karuka tabahaya, izelia katuza brakataya. I do this 3 times a day, and you cannot stop me for me to compromise, even doing it twice or once. I will do it 3 times every day, openly for you to see. And he did. And Daniel did. And they saw it. They have declared that anybody who prays will be thrown into the den of lions. And those lions have COVID-19 on them. So they said anybody that they throw you into it, you will have COVID-19, and the lions will eat you up. Daniel said, for me to die is gain, but to live is Christ. When I became born again, I died. I died to self, and I live in the realm of the spirit. They threw him into the den of lions. King Darius couldn't sleep because he knew that something dangerous will happen. Nobody had escaped the power of those lions. Anybody that they threw in that den dies instantly. Because those lions have been starved. Dangerous lions. The king woke up, started screaming towards the den that they threw Daniel in. What a dumb question. You have never seen anybody survive in that den before. And now you begin to scream, Daniel, Daniel, does the Lord that you serve continually save you? What a dumb question. Nobody survived. But the man saw how Daniel loved God. How Daniel depended on God. He saw Daniel's prayer life. Who speaks to the dead? The king believed one way or the other that Daniel's commitment and dedication and affiliation and intimacy with his God can save him. No devil can stop us. I said what? No devil can stop us. That's your God. The one you serve continually. Don't stop. I said what? Don't let the devil stop you. Don't let fear stop you. Don't let CNN stop you. Don't let anything stop you. I was listening to everything that they put on WhatsApp. Listening to everything on Facebook. And I realized that this thing is a spirit. The thing is a demonic spirit. You listen to it. You read it. You listen to it. Most of them are lies. But it has been designed by the devil to put fear in you. A lot of people are afraid. A lot of people. Fear is a killer. I said what? Fear is a killer. Have faith in God. Amen. Tell somebody, have faith in God. Have faith in God. Say it like you believe it. Have faith in God. Isaiah said, therefore I will not be disgraced. Disgrace means ashamed. It means exposed. It means disappointed. He said, I will not be disappointed. But I will not let anything distract me. Therefore, I have set my face like a flint. And I know that I will not be ashamed. Amen. No member of this house will be ashamed. Amen. I declare it in the name of Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God, the Most High God, that no member of this family will be ashamed. Let's set our eyes on God Almighty. Yes. Listen to what he says in Isaiah 54. Isaiah chapter 54. Glory be to Jesus. Isaiah 54, 17. He said what? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Somebody say no weapon. No weapon. Formed against me. Shall prosper. Say it like you believe it. No weapon. What you say is what you get. Declare it again. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. He said, and every tongue which rises against you in judgment, you shall condemn. He didn't say that God shall condemn. You have to gather faith, gather courage, and condemn every tongue that have risen against you. Somebody say, I condemn every tongue that is risen against me, my children, my family, my church, my community, in the name of Jesus. And every tongue which rises against you in judgment, you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. God has given us heritage. Our heritage is to condemn everything that has been declared. Somebody say, I condemn. Every tongue, every declaration, every plot of the enemy assigned against me today upon the basis of God's word. I condemn them. I condemn in the name of Jesus. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. It is not the heritage of those who go to church. It is not the heritage for those who complain. It is the heritage of those who render service. Servants. If somebody is a servant, you know what that person does? They serve. Like Daniel. That was his heritage. He said to himself, these lions can't eat me. I'll make them a pet. I'll make a public show out of them. And after I'm dead and gone, 3,000 years, 4,000 years, they will still be talking about it. Praise God. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. When you are busy serving God, God will be busy protecting you. When you are busy working for God, God will see to it that you are covered. Somebody say, I'm covered. Say it one more time. Say it again. And for the last time. You think when there is recession, the rich people complain? When you are complaining about gas price and you are complaining about little things, you think the rich people complain? They don't feel it. It's the same thing. When unbelievers are complaining about COVID-19, don't complain. Amen. Because you are above it. Amen. Somebody say, I'm above it. Say it one more time. Say it again. And for the last time. This is a heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is from me. We are not just talking. Our righteousness, our declaration, our confidence, our boldness, our drive, our motivation, it's not of us, it's of the Lord. Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. And their righteousness is from me, says the Lord. People can't sleep. They have money, but they don't have God. They have businesses, but they are not righteous. But the Bible is saying to somebody, your righteousness is from the Lord. And God put his signature on it. Says the Lord. I'm not saying that go and play careless out there. You understand? You have to be smart. I'm not saying that just go around shaking people's hand. But I'm saying that let your mind be on Christ. Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. Something good is about to happen. Amen. I said what? Something good is about to happen. Say it again. Something good is about to happen. Genesis 19. Something very interesting. The book of Genesis chapter 19. Makaladi Lekora Bashikara. Zelu Aramakosa. Genesis chapter 19. We all know this story very, very well. But there is some revelation here. Somebody say Genesis 19. Genesis 19. And then we have what? COVID-19. And last year was 2019. Right? Genesis 19, COVID-19, and what? 2019. COVID-19 from 2019. COVID-19 is behind you. Amen. 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 And in Genesis 19, the Lord said to Lot, his wife, and the people of his household, nobody must turn back. When you look back, you turn into salt. And people are busy looking back to COVID-19. Are you here with me? Verse 17. So it came to pass when they had brought them outside that he said, escape for your life. Somebody say, I'm escaping. I'm escaping. Say, I have escaped. I have escaped for my life. Say it one more time. He took them out of Sodom and Gomorrah. And then he said, do not look behind you, nor stay anywhere in the plain. Don't look back at 2019. What took place in 2019? Don't look back at it. Don't look back. Do not look behind you, nor stay anywhere in the plane. Don't allow yourself to be grounded in the negativity that is going on. You saw by CNN, the things that they will say, after they finish saying, by the time you see, they are repeating the same thing. And they repeat the same thing. And you repeat the same thing. And you repeat the same thing. And if you don't get away and turn that TV off, you become a pillar of salt. Sitting there not knowing what to do and what is about to happen. Something good is about to happen. Praise God. Escape for your life. If you don't stop meditating on the negativity, you can never escape for your life. Stop listening to them and build your confidence, your trust, your immunity in Jesus Christ. Amen. Do not look behind you nor stay anywhere in the plain. Escape to the mountains. The house of God is the mountain. What did I say? The house of God is the mountain. Escape from the plains. Escape from the plains. Escape from the world. Escape from the lies. Escape from the fear. To the mountains, to the church. Lest you be destroyed. If you don't get closer to God, what is happening has the ability to destroy. But it cannot destroy you because of your relationship with God. Because you are connected with God. Somebody say, because I am connected with God, no evil is allowed or permitted to befall me. What you say is what you become. There is life and death in the power of the tongue. Say, I decree and I declare that no weapon of the enemy formed, fashioned against me shall prosper. Escape to the mountains. Escape to the church. They say, no, don't go to church. There are too many people in the church. Yes, but you go to the mall and nobody saying anything about the mall. You go to places. You go to Walmart, right? I heard the other day that when they open Costco, before they open it, on the line, they said within 30 minutes they have over 2,200 people in there. That one is okay. Think about it. You think what is going on is physical? You think it's natural? It is spiritual. I said what? It is spiritual. This thing is cooked from the pit of hell. It has its targets, but we are not included. Somebody say minus me. Do you know, listen, do you know that when dogs see you, when they see you, you are passing by and they do, they are weighing you. Some people, when they saw the dog, they started acting very foolish. When you act foolish, the dog sees it. And when you are afraid, also the dog knows it. He smells it. So when he smells, he sees your foolishness and he sees the smell. When he sees the smell, you know what he does? Chase you. And before he begins to chase you, you take off. And by the time you take off, fear will cause you to fall. You fall, you get up, you fall. You get up and you fall. Why? Because of fear. Don't allow fear. Don't give room to fear. Amen. Somebody say, I refuse. I refuse to give room to fear. Amen. People are scared. Amen. They don't know what to do with their life. Praise God. Escape to the mountains, lest you be destroyed. Lest you be destroyed. Escape to the house of God, lest you be destroyed. How can you fight a spiritual battle physical. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal. So if the weapons are not carnal, then you must understand that the battle itself is also not carnal. They are mighty through God to the pulling down of stronghold. Fear is a stronghold. You must pull it down. Say in the name of Jesus, I pull down every stronghold of fear in my mind, in my heart, in my soul, in my spirit. I pull it down. Let's go to the next verse. 18. The Lord said to them, please know, my Lord, indeed now your servant has found favor in your sight. Somebody say, I found favor. Say, I have found favor in the sight of my God. Say it one more time. Say it again. You must know that you are favored. When you are favored, like Daniel, they throw you to the den. The lions will see you and they begin to smile. Makaliba karako sokotoya. Azali marakadaya. Indeed now your servant has found favor in your sight, and you have increased your mercy. I see God increasing his mercy over somebody's life. I see increased mercy. Somebody said increased mercy. Say increased mercy. The spirit of death entered into Egypt, entering into every house. But when they see the house of the Jewish people, they say, no, this one, we can't enter. Mercy is working. I say mercy is working. I say mercy is working. I say mercy is working. Somebody say mercy is working in my life. And I have obtained favor with God. If you obtain favor with God and his mercy is upon you, what can touch you? Every home, somebody died in every home. And every house of the Jewish people were smiling. Why? Because we are more than conquerors. Somebody say, I'm more than a conqueror. Say it one more time. One day somebody lost his job. Somebody who was very dear to me lost his job. And we prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed. And then he found a job. Came to the church to give a powerful testimony to the glory of God. We were all excited for the doing of the Lord. And then one day I realized that the person was not working anymore. I asked him what happened. He said, I lost my job. I said, how did you lose your job? He said, well, they were firing people. So I quit. I said, you are very strong. They were firing people. So you quit. But what shows that they were going to fire you? If you are smart, you must know how God works. God can fire people and promote you. King Artaxerxes' wife was fired as a queen, and Esther and nobody was promoted to become a queen. What am I saying? I'm telling somebody that if somebody has COVID-19, what makes you to think that you are going to have it? I'm sure some people are even preparing their will. That will not be your portion. Live your life. I said what? But don't live it carelessly. Live your life with wisdom. Live it righteously. Praise God. And put your trust in him. He said, your mercy which you have shown me by saving my life, but I cannot escape to the mountains, lest some evil overtake me and I die. Let's go. See now, this city is near enough to flee to. Our church is near enough. Sustaining word is near enough. Jesus Christ is near enough. The Holy Ghost is near It is what? A little one. That is why we are here. It was to be a mega church. They will say that shut down. Sometimes little is powerful. I was listening to teenagers yesterday. He closed his church down. He said, when I shut my church down, people are complaining. Joel Osteen decided not to shut his church down. People are complaining. So whatever you do, people will complain. So do what the Lord says you must do. Wouldn't you be excited if rapture comes right now and we see ourselves in the air? Wouldn't you be excited? Let's get closer to God. It is our year of intimacy. I said what? With God. Amen. He said, let me escape. Listen to this. See now, this city, this church is near enough to flee to. Some will look at the church that it is far, and they will drive past the church and go to Montgomery Mall. They will drive past the church and go to some village in Pennsylvania. Lord said, and it is a little one. It is a little one. Please let me escape there. Is it not a little one? And my soul shall live. As long as you are part of this one, your soul shall live. Somebody say, my soul shall live. Say it one more time. Listen, the Bible says that since the days of John the Baptist, the kingdom of God suffered violence, and the violent taken it by force. Since the days of John the Baptist until now. Until what? Now. The kingdom of God suffers violence, and the violent must take it by force. Someone say, I shall not die. I shall not die. Say, no devil, can touch me. Say, no disease, can touch me. No virus, can touch me. Any virus that comes close dies instantly. Say, in the name of Jesus. Holy Ghost, let every virus that comes close to me, my children, my home, die instantly. The things you've been through, if you were to die, you could have been dead already. Oh, Kalabasha Kalabaha. And my soul shall live. 21. And he said to him, see, I have favored you concerning this thing also. Did you see that? Yes. Somebody say, that's for me. That's for me. Say it one more time. That's for me. He said, see. And he said to him, see. Somebody say, see. See. What are you seeing? Let's ask ourselves this question. What are you seeing? Ask somebody, what are you seeing? What are you seeing? Some have watched CNN, been on Facebook, so all that they are seeing is that virus. All that you are seeing is that virus. All that you are seeing is the negativity. All that you are seeing is a negative report. He said to him, see, I have favored you concerning what? This thing. Somebody say, the Lord has favored me concerning this thing. Say it one more time. The Lord has favored me. Say it again. The Lord has favored me concerning this thing. Hallelujah. Yes. He said, in that I will not overthrow this city for which you have spoken. God will overthrow some cities, but some cities will not be overthrown. The city of God's house Transformation Center, Sustaining Word Ministry, and its congregants will not be overthrown. When God released those plagues in Egypt, the children of Israel were in the land. None of those plagues before them. There was a thick darkness in the land. But Israel had light. We are talking about what God is able to do. He said, in that I will not overthrow this city for which you have spoken. The church on the mountain. 22. Hurry. Do what? Hurry. Do what? Hurry. And do what? Escape. He said, hurry and do what? Escape there. Escape where? To the church. Escape where? To God. Escape where? To the Holy Ghost. Escape where? To the Word of God. Escape where? To the promises of God. For I cannot do anything until you arrive there mentally. Mentally, you must be there. That you are favored. You must be there. That it's not time for you to die. You must be there. That His mercy is upon you. You must be there. That you are a servant of God. And you cannot die. You must be there. Be there. Even in your language, the things that comes out of your mouth. Because your mouth, the things that comes out of your mouth can ensnare you. Hurry. Escape there. For I cannot do anything. God Himself cannot do anything unless we do something. It's a spiritual warfare. Amen. You cannot do anything until you arrive there. Therefore, the name of the city was called Zoar. 23, please. The sun had risen upon the earth when Lot entered. I see the sun rising upon us. I see the sun rising upon us. The sun represents life. The sun represents life. I see the life of God rising upon somebody. The light of God rising upon this ministry. The light of God rising upon God's people. Hallelujah. Let's fast forward to 26. 26. But his wife looked back behind him and she became pillar. So, don't look back. Don't look at 19. 19 is behind. COVID is behind. Gomorrah is behind. And you will not become a pillar of salt. Let's see verse 29. 29. And it came to pass, when God destroyed the cities of the plain, that God remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow. If God remembers Abraham, we will be remembered. Yes. Because we are also descendants of Abraham. And God remembered Abraham. When God destroyed the city of the plain, that God remembered Abraham and said, you see, so God is a covenant keeping God. He had a covenant with Abraham, so He remembered Abraham. And we have a covenant with Him. So God will always remember us. I say God will remember us. Hallelujah. He remembered Abraham and sent Lot out of the midst of the overthrow, when He overthrew the cities in which Lot had dwelt. He overthrew the cities in which Lot had dwelt. Until you get out of that city, until you get out of that mindset, until you get out of the negativity, until you get out of that fear, God cannot do anything. Amen. Praise God. Hallelujah. I say praise God. Hallelujah. Is somebody being blessed? Yes. Is somebody being blessed? Yes. It's too powerful. Somebody say too powerful. Too powerful. Genesis 7. Let's look at God displaying. God said, I'm going to destroy the whole world. Spoke to Noah. Genesis 7:23. So, God destroyed all living things which were on the face of the ground, both man and cattle, creeping things. Somebody say creeping things. Creeping things. That thing that has brought fear is a creeping thing. And God has destroyed it. As far as we are concerned. Yes. Both man and cattle, creeping thing, and bird of the air, they were destroyed from the earth. Only. Somebody say only. Only. Say only. Only. The Bible says only Noah and those. Oh, let me put this one there. Only Pastor Philip. Let me put only the men of God, right? And those who were with them in the ark remained alive. Our ark is the church of Jesus Christ. Amen. You remain in it, you will not be destroyed. You jump out of it, you will be eaten. But that will not be your portion. God will not forget you. What did I say? God will not forget me. Say Jehovah will not forget me. Neither will he forsake me. Only Noah and those who were with him in the ark remained alive. How is that possible? The whole world has been flooded. Everything was gone. But Noah and the people who stood with him, the people who listened to him, the people who stayed in the ark, only were saved. Somebody will tell you that, are you still going to church? Yes, we are going to church if they have not been able to stop us. But we are taking precaution. Amen. Because we need this one. I said what? We need this one. The times that we are living in, this is what we need. Your life will never be the same. Amen. I say your life will never be the same. Amen. Your story is changing. Amen. Hallelujah. Amen. I say your story is changing. We got Psalm 91 verse 1. Psalm 91 is too powerful. When we start the fast, we'll be dealing with that. But I just want to break something a little bit out for you. Psalm 91. 91 verse 1. You have 91 in your Bible? Yes. This one is like buffet. You go there, you stay there for a while. You eat and eat and eat and eat. And eat and eat and make sure you are very, very full before you leave. So we are here eating and eating and eating and eating, making sure we are full before we leave here. Amen. Amen. See what the Bible says. He said, he who dwells in the secret place. Dwelling is different from visiting. People are quoting this, but it's very deep. He said, he who dwells. It must be your dwelling place. Not he who visits. Temporary. No. It is for he who dwells. Before you quote this scripture, you ask yourself, do I dwell in the secret place? What is secret place? Secret place is his presence. I said what? Secret place is his presence. So he who dwells in his presence. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. The secret place is what? His presence. And you know that you cannot just be saying that I dwell in the secret place, right? There are certain things you cannot do and say you dwell in his presence. Oh. Moses said to him that, Lord, we accept the fact that you are taking us to the promised land. But if your presence does not go with us, we are not going. And God said to him that, Moses, do you know what the secret place is? Do you know what the presence is? He said, my presence will go with you. But make sure that you don't act crazy. Because when you act crazy, I will kill you. You cannot act crazy and be thinking that you dwell in his presence. He has spared you. He spared you. Because of some of the things that we do, he didn't want to kill us because of Jesus. So he walks away. And we are quoting that he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And I will say of the Lord is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him will I trust. Do you surely dwell in his presence? It must be taken very, very serious. He has spared us because of Jesus. But Moses, he said to him that if my presence goes with you and you don't behave right, I'll kill you. And what happened? Did he kill them or not? They rebelled and he killed them. They rebelled and he did what? He killed them. So if we want to quote these scriptures, let's make sure that we are rightfully in his presence. Amen. Can I go on? Yeah. Okay. Maybe you want to check from Psalm 31 verse 20 to prove to you what the secret place is. Psalm 31 verse 20. What does it say? You shall hide them in the secret place of what? Of your presence. From the plots of man. We are hidden. Amen. Somebody say, I'm hidden. I'm hidden. Say it one more time. I'm say, I'm hidden. I'm hidden. And covered in the presence of God. So now if you dwell in God's presence, which devil can enter? Which demon can enter? Which virus can enter? Hello? Is somebody hearing me? Yes. I witnessed somebody who was sick. I witnessed it myself. The doctors couldn't tell exactly what was wrong with her. But they admitted her. For weeks, she was there. Nothing was going wrong with her. She was there as somebody was not feeling well. But she was looking okay. Later on, they diagnosed that he had HIV. The day they told her that she has HIV, that day I happened to be at the hospital. 1 week time when we came, she has lost so much weight. Why did she lose so much weight? Because of what she had. Fear will cause you to lose spiritual muscles. What did I say?
Fear will cause you to lose spiritual muscles.
So anything that will bring fear, run away from it. What did I say?
Anything that will bring fear, run away from it.
And draw closer to God. Somebody say, I'm drawing closer.
I'm drawing closer
to my God.
to my God.
I have some powerful information for you.
Amen.
Yeah. Jeremiah 29:11. Jeremiah 29:11. See what God says. God is talking to somebody right now. 29:11. Let's read together. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and a hope. Let's read it again. For I know the thoughts that I think towards you, says the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you a future and hope. Other verses says to bring you to an expected end. Somebody say expected end. Say my God, will bring me to mine expected end. Expected end means assured end. Look at this. Psalm 50. Psalm 50, verse 15. Ma kadabarakata legeze kadabahada. Psalm 50, verse 15. Let's read together. Call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver you, and you shall glorify me. Did he say in the day of trouble, run away? No. Go and hide? Cry? No. Complain? No. So call upon me in the day of trouble. Call upon me the day of trouble. Call upon me in the day of trouble. Said, I've heard your prayer. I've chosen this place. Let's look at 2 Chronicles chapter 7. That will be our last scripture, if you allow me. 2 Chronicles chapter 7. This is powerful. 2 Chronicles chapter 7. Do you have it in your Bible? Yes. Verse 12. Then the Lord appeared to Solomon by night and said to him, I have heard your prayer. Somebody say, the Lord will hear my prayer and answer them speedily. Say, the Lord is hearing my prayer and he is answering them speedily. Then the Lord appeared to Solomon by night and said to him, I have heard your prayer and have chosen this place for myself as a house of sacrifice. Listen to this. God said, I have chosen this place as a house of sacrifice. It simply means that if you stay in this house, you must constantly be doing sacrifices. Solomon did something and God accepted it. And God says that I have chosen this place as a house of what? Sacrifice. 13. When I shut up heaven and there is no rain, or command the locust to devour the land, or send pestilence among my people. Pestilence. What is pestilence? Pestilence is contagious epidemic disease. Contagious epidemic disease. I have chosen this house as a house of sacrifice. And whenever I send pestilence, so is there a possibility that this whole thing, God knows about it? Yes. Even if he didn't know about it, he allowed it. He is in control. The earth is the Lord and the fullness thereof. Satan does not have power. God has power. This earth is not being run by Satan's schedule. It is run by God's schedule. In his time, he does all things so beautiful. They asked him when is the Messiah going to come? He said that one is between my Father and himself. So God knows what he's doing. Be still and know that we serve a faithful God. I put this song on the church platform. Faithful, he said, well, full of faithfulness or something. When I listened to the song, then I get so emotional. I said, thank you, Lord, for loving me so much. Too much, oh. Too much, oh. Too much, oh. God loves us. Not just love. Too much love. You think you know how to love? You think your wife knows how to love? You think your husband knows how to love? God knows how to love more than everybody. Amen. Because his love for us is too powerful. And that's what we are talking about. Somebody say, God loves me. God loves say, thank you, Jesus, for loving me. He said, when I shut up heaven and there is no rain, or command the locusts to devour the land, or send pestilence among my people. And I said pestilence is what? Contagious epidemic disease like COVID-19. He said when it comes, 14. If my people who are called by my name will humble. You see, it's either you humble yourself or God will humble you. You choose. When he brings the pestilence and there is no rain and there is confusion, then it means that somebody has to humble himself. Praise God. Go into prayer and fasting and do things the way that it is pleasing to God. Because these things happen when we don't obey God. When we don't do this right. That is when he releases these kind of challenges. And he said, if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and do what? Pray and do what? Seek my face. How do you seek his face? By having intimate relationship with him. Doing it right. And turn from their wicked ways. Then I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and heal their land. And that's the reason why we have to go into a fast.
Amen. Amen.
If 2 people pray, God will hear. 3 people pray, God will hear. 4 pray, God will hear. When the church prays, God will hear. Let's read our very last scripture. Psalm 121. It's not 12 o'clock yet, so don't worry. Amen. Normally I'll preach up to 12:30. So it's not 12 o'clock. Psalm 121. Are we there? This is very powerful. Very powerful. We're going to read it for ourselves. Psalm 121, verse 1. Are you ready? Let's go. I will lift up my eyes to the hills, from whence comes my help. My help comes from the Lord, who made heaven and earth. He will not allow your foot to be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is our keeper. The Lord is our shade at our right hand. The sun shall not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve us from all evil. He shall preserve our soul. The Lord shall preserve our going out and our coming in from this time forth. Hold it there. I like the verse 8. The Lord shall preserve our going out. Do you believe that God will do that? Yes. Do you believe it? Yes. Do you believe it? Yes. Declare it. Say, the Lord shall preserve my going out and my coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Hallelujah. Amen. Is that not powerful? Yes. Lift up your right hand. Say, I declare today that the favor of God is upon me. His grace and His mercy is upon me, my children, this family, this country, this nation, our leader, in the name of Jesus. Today, we command peace, 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 peace to every storm in the mighty name of Jesus. So we declare as God's people that there is peace, there is solution, there is solution, there is answers to this problem. We command the move of the enemy to come to an end right now, right now, right now. And we declare in the name of Jesus, no evil shall befall us. No evil shall befall our children. No evil shall befall this family, our family, in the name of Jesus. No evil shall befall. No evil shall befall Let's rise up. Let's rise up. Let's pray. They have declared this day as a day of prayer. It has been declared as a day of prayer. And so I want us to begin to pray. Let us pray for the peace of this world. Let us pray for the peace of this country. Let us pray and command that demon spirit operating in the world right now. Let us pray and arrest that spirit in the name of Jesus. God will answer your prayer. Begin to pray with me, somebody. Begin to pray right now. Open your mouth and pray boldly. Makarokata. Ekadabashika ramahanda. Lika zabraka. Lebuza rakadaba. Leke daya daya. Inakosa. Ikabarakadosa. Rekotoboshaya. Lekota branda. Lika zakata. Roka baranda. Lika rabasha. We are protected. Our children are protected. Our family is protected. This nation is protected. Our world is protected. In the mighty name of Jesus. Lakadamagada. Rakayayadaba. Yakayalabasa. Rabandayalaba. Rekondabaya. Rika Zokara. Shaniliakada. Shayabaragada. Shaliadekara. Likabaya. Rezokorada. Rabayagada. Rekozoboroba. Rekedemada. Rekozokara. Rekedemara. Rekozaraba. Rekademara. Rikaperiada. Mazakaya. Rekopoya. Ilandabaya. Ilandabashagaya. I am under the rock. Rock is higher than I. Jehovah hides me under the rock. Go tell my enemies, I am under the rock. Jehovah hides me under the rock. I am under. Hides me under the rock. Go tell my enemies, I am under the rock. Jehovah hides me under the rock. I am under the rock. Rock is hiding I can't hear you. Jehovah hides me under the rock. Go tell my enemies, I am under the rock. Jehovah hides me under the rock. I am under the rock. Rock is hiding Jehovah hides me under the rock. Go tell my enemies, I am under the rock. Jehovah hides me under the rock. I am under the rock. I can't hear you. Rock is hiding Let the devil hear you. Jehovah hides me under the rock. Go tell my enemies, I am under the rock. Jehovah hides me under the rock. No devil can touch you. Everything you are hearing, everything you are seeing will come to pass. And you will ask yourself, how did it happen? Somebody say, I cover myself.
I cover myself
with the blood of Jesus.
with the blood of Jesus.
I cover my home
I cover my home
with the blood of Jesus.
with the blood of Jesus.
I cover my children
I cover my children
with the blood of
with the
Jesus.
blood of
I
Jesus.
cover my
I
business
cover my business
with the blood of Jesus.
with the blood of
Say,
Jesus.
I cover,
I cover,
I cover,
I cover,
I cover,
I cover
everything
everything
that concerns me
that concerns me
with the blood of
with the
Jesus.
blood of Jesus.
And the Lord remembered Noah and all that were with him in the ark. God will remember us. Fear not. I say, fear not. I say, fear not. Say, fear not.
Fear not.
Say, I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Say, I'm not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
Because my trust, my confidence is in God.
in God.
Amen. Let me sit that in heavenly places.